Good morning and welcome to the channel. Like you can see behind me, the weather doesn't look super good, but that doesn't mean we don't gonna get good images. So I'm gonna try to shoot some cool photos in this weather. But my mind was set on a beautiful sunrise. And all the apps also told me it was gonna be a super nice sunrise, almost no clouds, and even yesterday evening it was like 50%, 60%, so that would have been perfect to get some colors in the sky. But on the drive up here I noticed that the clouds were a little bit thicker than predicted. If I knew that, I would have stayed in bed and slept in. But I was already driving, so we have to dedicate and go for the shoot. So there's gonna be a lot of searching for one or two good compositions, and hopefully we find something. I need to take a picture soon for to get the creativity flowing, because I don't see anything good, and you can see this view is amazing, but just because of the weather it's it's just dull and gray. I hope I find something soon so I can get it going, and most of the time when the first images is in the back, the creativity starts flowing. But first I need to find a good composition. So let's move on again and hope we will find something. Finally got my camera out of the backpack, and I'm shooting a small piece of this beautiful landscape. I'm using the 70-300, and I'm zoomed in about at 300, so I'm way into the landscape. It's a very soft picture and a very calming picture, and it's just a piece of the land that's sticking out into the water that I'm photographing with some trees on it. And the piece that I'm talking about is here in this in the water here. That piece I'm photographing with the telelens. And also just on the side here, on that peak, we got some birch trees that have some brown leaves on them, and with the white bark it's really standing out from the landscape. I think it looks cool already on the back of the screen, so that's super nice. For the people watching me regularly, you probably know that I'm having a little bit of trouble with my TAMRON 70-300 because of it's broken. The last photos I tried to take with it, it was all blurry. It's like it's been shaking a little bit, even it's been on the tripod. So now I'm using a cable release, and I'm using the mirror lock up. So the mirror goes up first, and then I wait a little bit till the lens is stabilized, and then I take the picture. And looking on the back of the screen, it looks sharp. So I hope with the cable release I can take a few other photos now with this lens before I buy another lens. I'm already happy now that I got my first image in the bank. It's always funny when I'm trying to show you guys something on the screen. It's always hard to see, but when I'm seeing the videos afterwards, it's always like, dude, it's over there. But yeah, so the wider spot on the screen, that are the birch trees, and they don't have leaves anymore on them, but the top of the birch trees are a little bit brownish. The white birch trees against the green pine trees, that's super cool to see. So we got a little bit of green going on, and then we got our birch trees. This image is fairly soft now because we got a little bit of haze in the landscape, but I don't know if I want to keep the haze in this picture, because I really want the birch trees to pop out of this photo. I'm starting to like these compositions a little bit because I'm not dependent of the light. It just soft light everywhere, so I don't need to run anywhere to get that perfect light. So I just walking around, looking around what I can see, what I can find. So I'm just very calm, walking and taking some photos. With these kind of conditions, also my workflow changes a little bit. Also my style is changing a little bit because of the conditions we are in. And normally I'm always a guy that goes with the perfect light and the colorful clouds. But the last few videos it was grey, so I'm adapting to the conditions. Around the middle of this year I already been here to shoot a video about the Nikon D7-2000, and this was one of the images that I took in this direction. I will pop it up on the screen. It was a very beautiful sunset that evening, super cool, and that's why I came back to this place, because it's so amazing. And even today and the last time that I was here, there is nobody walking here. So I got the place for myself. I hope you are liking the video so far. And I've came here without a plan, without a topic for this video. So just going out, shooting on location, and see what will happen. It's been a crazy day. And again, I'm shooting with the TAMRON 70-300. It's so strange. I was thinking about leaving this lens at home, and suddenly I'm constantly shooting with the lens. I'm using the mirror lockup function, so that seems to work. So all my images look sharp, so that's super great. So I can use this lens a little bit longer than I was thinking. I found another composition. I've learned this from Andy H Photography, and he once told in a video, like, you can shoot a tree, but you don't have to shoot the whole tree, because
we know what a tree is, we know what a tree looks like.
So you can just shoot a part of that tree, and that also looks super cool. I'm shooting this birch tree here in the forest. We got a lot of other trees around this birch tree, but because of the bark is so wide, it really is standing out from this landscape, and it caught my eye immediately. I was looking to shoot something else, and I was trying other stuff, and I was thinking to leave it like it was and go home and finish the video. But then suddenly I saw this tree, so I thought, yep, I'm gonna shoot that. And again, I needed the TAMRON 70-300, and I really love how the tree is splitting up in different trunks. And on the bottom we got a little bit of pine trees or Scots pines. And then on the left, this tree here, it got brown leaves. So we got brown leaves in the picture. We got a white trunk. We got some green from the pine trees, and then a little bit of brown branches on that side. So it's really standing out from all the brown and the green. And I'm using a shallow depth of field for this photo, because that makes the tree stand out a little bit more. And I'm using f/4.2 to really get that shallow depth of field in this picture. And I'm also shooting it in portrait mode, or portrait orientation, because it's nicer to have a little bit more of the tree in this picture. Instead of making it a wide picture, you're gonna get stuff on the side that you don't want to include in that picture. So that's why I'm going for the portrait orientation mode. And I need to tell my mom to watch this video, because she wants a picture of from me for on the wall, but it needs to be with a lot of green, nothing blue. So I guess today we got a few good shots with some green. So Mom, if you're watching, I hope you like one. If you want to see the video that I shot here in the middle of the year, I will link it in the description below, so you can watch that if you want. And otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.